Modal verb general. The core modal verbs are can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, and must. Core modal verbs are used with the base form of a lexical verb without to. For example, could I speak to Maureen please? You cannot say, could I to speak to Maureen please? Core modal verbs are not preceded by the auxiliary verbs. For example, can you help me please? You cannot say, do you can help me please? Another example is, you mustn't put it near a naked flame. You cannot say, you don't must put it near a naked flame. Modal verbs may be followed by auxiliary be and have, indicating aspect and voice. For example, we could be waiting here for hours. Let's go home. Here it's progressive aspect. I might have got killed. I might have got killed. Here it is perfect aspect. These gates will be locked at 8 p.m. Here it is passive voice. There are also semi-modal verbs such as dare, need, ought to, and used to. Negative form of modal verbs. Not is placed after the modal verb to form the negative. For example, she could not shut her eyes to the daylight. I would not wish to disagree. The contracted negative not is used in spoken language and in informal writing with can, could, should, would, might, and must, and with the semi-modals ought, need, and dare. For example, I couldn't believe it. He shouldn't have been irritated by them. I told I mustn't eat too quickly. She needn't worry if she can't get back to me. The contracted negative forms of shall and will are shan't and won't. For example, I shan't ask you again. My white shirt probably won't fit me. Negative forms uncontracted and contracted for the core modal verbs. Verb can, uncontracted, negative, cannot, contracted, negative, can't, could, could not, couldn't, may not, meant, but mayn't is very rare. Might, might not, mightn't, must not, mustn't, will not, won't, shall not, shan't, would not, wouldn't, should not, shouldn't. Interrogative forms of modal verbs. Interrogative structures involving modal verbs consist of modal verb plus subject plus lexical verb. For example, will you be at home Saturday morning? Can my friend come too? Auxiliary do is not used. Can you tell me where the market is, please? You cannot say do you can tell me where the market is, please. Modal verbs also occur in corresponding tags. For example, they will make it on time, won't they? He mustn't shout like that, must he? He could swim. He could swim. Sorry, he could win. He could win. He could. Contracted forms of modal verbs. Will and would have contracted forms which are especially common in spoken language and informal writing. Will and shall are frequently shortened to L in declarative clauses. For example, we'll see what happens. We will or we shall see. Ellipses and substitution with modal verbs. Modal verbs occur in clauses with ellipses. The contracted forms are not used in elliptic clauses and clauses with substitute do. For example, we could get a video, couldn't we? Yeah, we could. So, will you look after that for us? I will. But it might be worth just giving that number a ring. Yeah, I will do. You cannot say yeah, I'll do.